before you ever have a deal, you have a lead. And in lead management is where we work on that lead and get it from lead to LOI as quickly as possible. And our goal is to get it entered into DealStory and work that status to get it to approved or rejected. And we do that in a couple of ways. One is the deals all come in beginning is needs review. When you enter them, it'll be needs review. And from there, we're going to do a quick pencil on the deal, make sure it actually looks like worth pursuing. And if it's close, we'll put it in qualified. If we know that it's not a fit, maybe you actually call the broker up and you find out they're asking for $2 million too much. We'll put in not a fit, put a follow-up on this thing, maybe for 30 days, and then follow up with the broker. This is the power of this system, to make sure that things don't slip, that you're following up. An example is there's an RV park 20 minutes from my house. They want $2 million too much, and I put a follow-up on it, and 60 days later, they dropped it $1 million. And they started talking creative. So it may not be a fit today, but it could be a fit tomorrow. Now, it's as simple as adding a lead right here. You come in, as I said, it starts as needs review. This is where you select the business type. Now, remember, we're a multi-asset platform. So you can use DealStory to do lead management for any kind of asset. And we're doing RV parks and co-livings and multifamilies. You can do just about anything. It's where you enter the location. And this is the quick pencil on the deal, where you can just come find out, does this deal even work? So an example of a quick pencil is if I know the asking price and I know the NOI. Now let's say it's $250,000, so it's a 10 cap, and I can play around then. If I put a 20% down payment and a bank loan of 7.5, this would be the cash flow if we did nothing else to this, no value add, as is today. This tells us whether or not this deal pencils. If we happen to know the revenue, let's say we get the P&L from the broker and we enter in the revenue and put that here, we can then go here and click this calculator, and it will calculate the expense ratio for you. This is huge because a lot of people look at deals, buyers, based on expense ratio and NOI. And let me take you out to a deal just to show you the power of using the edit area. Because guys, look, it's not hard to get a lead. It's hard to get a lead from someone that matches the vision of your buy box, correct? And so let's go to a deal that's a little bit older. And let's see, filter it, and we'll go to a top priority here. And in this lead, what I've done is I've filled this all out, it penciled, and then I went to the investment criteria, and I filled out everything I found out about this RV park. It had city water and shared septic, and it had, you know, full hookups and pull-through sites. And I just click these things on and off. What this allows me to do is now I can shop this lead across the DealStory network, or maybe you just have buy boxes that you have entered in your own DealStory account, maybe for other buyers, and you happen to know their buy box, and you model it. Now you can go to the buy box area, and you can search the DealStory network or your local areas. And I'll click search, and you'll see that we're matching 3 people, and this one has 78%, 75%, and you'll notice this one is 79%. It's actually higher than the rest. We give you an analysis that shows you why it matched or why it did not match. So let's look at paces. And this is telling you, as the bird dog, that's someone who's trying to find a buyer, and the buyer will pay you an assignment fee. And more on that later, by the way, in another video. And the full analysis is telling me everything that we matched this lead up against this buyer's buy box and what we did not match. Now, how about Lizanne's? We didn't match her for some reason. So if we click here, we'll see quickly that we had all the must-haves, but only 46% of the needs to know. I mean, preferred thresholds, gosh. And then we come down here, we can see what we missed. If we look down here, like, did it have a dog park? Yeah, it had a dog park. Let's check that on. Did it have parks nearby? Let's go check that on. And now that probably works. And one last thing, for the ones that are on the DealStory network, we can click here, send this to that buyer. They can see the same analysis and decide whether or not they want to be willing to pay you an assignment fee. And you can share that deal from your DealStory to theirs. And when it closes, they'll pay you the assignment fee, and everyone's happy. And then you'll get a chance to review each other. And that review will be DealStory verified that you are actually in the deal. And the last thing about the leads area, is you also have AI analysis, and we have something called a lead fax. And the lead fax is kind of a quick synopsis of the deal. And it's a sort of a heads up for the people that like the pictures and the quick summary. And it gives you the deal summary, and we have a due diligence report. And then guys, you can share this. You can actually share this. And they'll see this exact page when you send them the link, exactly like this. What a cool way to share the lead. They'll actually come back into DealStory and not into your account, but they'll see this page just like you see it today. Hope that helps you get started with DealStory. If not, leave us some feedback. We'd love to hear from you.